G'day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you, whatever part of the world you're tuning in from. My name's Pete Johns, and this is the Happy Hour. And yes, I predicted it on my podcast that I would go to the football on Saturday night with my wife. I would have a good time. It would be a great game. My team won, and I would yell too much to the point where at the end of the first quarter, I said to my wife, I says, can you hit me every time my voice goes too loud and every time I might be screaming or cheering too much? And she's like, yep. And this arm's pretty sore because she was sitting there and she's like, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. And yeah, and so it's going to be one of those shows, but I'm playing my own music, so that should be okay, yeah? Because everything that I write for myself is at least in a key that I can sing in. So that's a plus. Welcome aboard if you are here for the first time. This is a show we've been doing for 5+ years now. Every week we get together, we hang out for an hour, we forget about the troubles. Because I know, look, I get it. Stuff's pretty cruddy sometimes, especially in recent times. But it was pretty cruddy 5 years ago too, and we pushed through it. And I say steer into the skid. I say don't let them get you down and just keep doing your own thing. With positivity, we can overcome anything. Let's play a tune for you. This is last year's Songtember song. I've never played it live acoustically before, and that's the first time for everything, including this. So this is a song called Learn, and this is the Happy Hour. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't need no crashes on my launch pad. Don't need no coffee for my cream. No, none for me. Don't need no hunches on my head buzz. Sometimes the things that happen make me wanna scream. And I know I got a lot to learn. Don't need no people asking questions. I take my own advice, it always gets me straight. Don't want no extra information. I keep my head all in the sand, that's best for me. And I know I got a lot to learn. No crashes on my launch pad. Don't need no coffee for my cream, I'm quite okay. Don't need no harshes on that head buzz. Sometimes I feel so chill it makes me wanna scream. And I know you got to get the mascarpone bass slide at the end there. If you didn't know, that's a Songtember song from last year called Learn. Jay Star played the drums on the full electric version, mascarpone bass. And yeah, I think it's a rockin' tune. I'm pretty proud of it. And if you're not aware, we're about to do the 7th annual Songtember coming up right now. Yeah, we're doing this thing since 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, something like that. It's the 6th or the 7th. We've been doing it for so long that I've kind of forgotten. But yeah, if you'd like to join in the fun, we've got a big Songtember launch event coming up in just 2 weeks' time. Yes, 2 weeks till Songtember kicks off, which is going to be super duper rad. Should we say g'day to folks? I'll say g'day while I open a beverage, because I did say it'll be a hair of the dog kind of situation this week. because I did have a couple of brews at the footy last night. This one is a Prancing Pony. I thought it looked pretty cool. Prancing Pony, it's a pale ale. Let's give it a taste test. Good. I was I was buying some beer the other day, and there was a dude that came over, like just as I'm picking my beer, and he's like, "Oh, we're doing some beer tastings over here if you want to come and check something out, something new." And I'm like, "Sure." And I went over there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we got these. They're not making them anymore, so this is the last batch, so they're really cheap." And I'm like, "Okay, and can I try it? Because that's what you called me over here for." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll open one, but they're not very cold." And I'm like, "You're really selling it here, mate. You're really doing a great job." But it's very cool. Hello, Mr. Fomiati. Hello, Thomas Christ. Tumbleweed. Do I have a doggy, Pete? I do have a doggy. He's not called Pete though. In fact, we've got two doggies. Hello, Tumbleweed. Tumbleweed were in a Australian band. They were very cool in the 90s. Hello, Denise, one of our wonderful little members. You can tell by the little sunshine label next to her there. Hello, Future Phoenix. G'day to you. Hello, Jade Star. Hello to Marky Mark, Bro, DJ Big Red. Hello, Doug Kidder. Was there no dump? That's unfortunate. Hello to Carolyn. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm wearing this because the Adelaide Crows, that's my team, are top of the ladder. And everything's good in the world when your football team wins, right? Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. Yes, the tagging. The tagging on the phone, it just doesn't work, does it? No good. Hello, Mum and Dad. Hope you're doing well and recovering from your busy weekend as well. G'day, Costa. Hope you're well, Costa. I hope you're doing good. Cruising, working Marvel Stadium as a bit of for a footy game. Cool. I'm trying to get, so the last game of the season that the Crows are playing is at Marvel Stadium next week. And I'm pulling out all the stops to see if I can get over to Melbourne and go see it. Because I haven't seen the Crows playing in Melbourne for a while, a long time, a few years now. There is a lot to crow about indeed. I think I've said good day to everyone. Should we play another Tuneski? This is a song about my favorite movie of all time. And later in the year, I'm actually going over to Sydney to finally see the Back to the Future musical. But until then, to tide me over, I'll just have to sing and play this song that I wrote a few years back about my favorite movie of all time. This is called Time, McFlies. Back in 1985, late for class, but feeling fine 'cause I have a rock and roll band. Got a call from my older friend, working on a way to bend the space. Time continue on, but it all went so wrong, and I had to escape. Press the gas as I hit 88. Time that flies when you're having fun. Sometimes feels you're the only one who knows how heavy it feels. Time that flies and you're out of here. One low pine, disappear, you're done. 1.21. Need to find my mom and dad and get them to fish under the sea dance before we all fade away. Great Scott, this is gonna be tough. The doc's plan is pretty rough 'cause we need a lightning bolt. But my girlfriend had written a number for me, and I now know my density. Time to toys, flux capacitors. George is such a bore. I had to play guitar. Might have gone too far, but your kids are gonna love it. Time that flies and it's time to run. Sometimes feels you're the only one who knows how heavy it feels. Time that flies and you're out of here. One low pine, you disappear, you're done. 1.21. Such a fun song to play, and it was definitely a fun song to write. Great scuts. Yeah, and the original version was sort of an 80s synth-wavy kind of jam that was a lot of fun. Hello, Jamie Lynn. Speaking of people who are cool, I wasn't, but g'day. Hello, Mars Capone. I kicked off with Learn, and I was telling people about your epic bass that was on the OG version, the full band version, and who knows what this year's going to bring, hey? Songtember, 2 weeks away. Who would have thunk it? Yes, very cool stuff. Hello, Tommy Transplant or Transplant. This is heavy, Doc. This is heavy duty, Doc. So yeah, very much looking forward to seeing the musical, the stage show. Should be rad. All right, let's keep things moving. By the way, yeah, all the songs I'm playing here today are my own. So hopefully you enjoy them if you've heard them before. I'm trying to do slightly different versions at least, so you'll be like, oh, I know the song, but that's a different interpretation. Some, though, I just play exactly as I always have. There are no guarantees in life or in happy hour shows. I can tell you that much. Hello, Tom and Co. We've got Tommy, we've got Tommy T, Tommy C, and Tom and Co. Wouldn't have said hello if I noticed the crow's cap first. Hello, I think yes. Look, yeah, like what you like. I know. I was annoying the Collingwood because there's a guy, Darcy, someone that plays for Collingwood who wears he's got like the bleach blonde hair and he wears his white headband. And I'm like, I always thought it's a bit of a tosser because I'm like, I get it. You're trying to have your look so that you can look different and market yourself, whatever. But I called him Headband. I'm like, oh, Headband. Oh no, Headband gave him all away. And the Collingwood supporter behind me was getting quite unhappy with me by the end of the game, which is fair. I would have too. This song's called Anxiety. Do, 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 do. No. You say the time for hope is gone and there's nothing left to comfort in the end. You say even when you're feeling good, that something else will come around the bend. And I'm always thinking, always trying to hold on. I always fear that something else will go wrong. Is wrong. You say even when there's good things happening, the party will be at an end real soon. You might be happy now, but I have a million ways to open up the wound. And I'm always thinking, always trying to hold on. And it's hard to see from me. You might as well just settle in and deal. You say you're stuck with me forever. This will always be the way you're gonna feel. But I don't believe you. I can still carry on. And I realize now this feeling is, it's just wrong. And it might be in my head. And my heart is stronger, I'm not scared. And I take a breath, I know it's me. You're not real, you are just anxiety. I'm gonna stay, but you're gonna walk away. I'm gonna stay, but you're gonna walk right out the door. I'm gonna stay, but you're gonna walk away. I'm gonna stay, but you're gonna walk. See you next time. Anxiety, the song that I love to play, but hate how relatable it is for too many folks. And playing it live like that, I thought about it the other day. And I'm like, this is the whole song is basically like a panic attack. It's like starting off with the self thoughts and the thoughts that are not helpful, and then like full on like panic mode through the middle. I'll never get away from you. And then I like the crescendo and then bringing it back down at the end, because anyone that's dealt with anxiety knows that it's like it's a ramp crescendo, and then you ramp down at the other end of it. Thank you, Barry. Appreciate it, mate. And thank you all for being here. Look, try this one cool trick. Tap the like button. If you do, it will stay lit. It's true. It will stay lit indeed. Alrighty. What do we have? Sorry to bring it up here, but jiggle the handle in the Discord link for songs. Yeah, look, I've Discord I need to fix. I set it up ages ago, and then I've set a link, but Discord links expire and stuff, and I'm no good at the Discord. Because Darcy Moore is the captain of Collingwood. I call him Headbands. Me and him go way back. All right. And it can. It has been, again, for those that haven't, you're welcome. You don't want it, but those that have suffered from panic attacks or any sort of stress and anxiety related attacks, kind of feels like you're about to drop dead in the nicest possible way, and it's really, can be quite confronting. And for me, I didn't know the first, when it started happening, I'm like, what's happened? What's going on here? And then I found out, and then I wrote a song about it. And now, hopefully, there's a lot better stuff. There is better information out there for people than there was. And look, it's not that it was a bad thing. It's just that we didn't focus and we didn't prioritize mental health enough. And now I think we're getting close to being able to do it, at least in some circles. This is a song about the fact that we're all just a work in progress, baby. Work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Nobody's knowing all they can. Not everything will go to plan. Might be set up get fed up, maybe just need a helping hand. 'Cause we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. We all have doubt and things to know and learn about them. We're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Beep, beep, beep. When everything just feels so hard, you need to strive and you'll go far. It's hard to grow up, but if you show up, you'll shine and they'll see what you are. 'Cause we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. With what we know, we all have time and room to grow. 'Cause we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. The shame and pain you feel inside, perfectionist, is why you hide. Trust in yourself and you will see you're not alone. Because we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. With what we know, we all have time and room to grow. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. 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 Truth. Hashtag truth. The weird thing about that song is that of all the songs that I've recorded, I thought that was the most uplifting, positive message. And it's the only song that I can remember, that I can recall, that I got actual harsh criticism from a person about. Not for the writing, the songwriting, the playing, the chords. No, because they said, Pete, you're saying that people aren't perfect, but we are created perfectly in his vision. And I'm like, oh no. I'm like, you do you, boo. Like, believe in what you believe in. But if you listen to that whole song and you get to the point and you go, this is an anti-God song, then you've missed the point entirely. So, sorry. Thank you, Nick's Mountain Goat Productions. All goats, always welcome. G'day, Joe, Glenn. Hello, Jenny Jolivet. Thanks for being here. Yeah, more goats. Goats are welcome here. Imagine me with dreadlocks. Well, I did used to have long hair. Yeah, that would be a cool reggae. Oh, a little reggae beat would be cool. Okay, yeah, gotta do the bit. All right. Thank you, Carolyn, for your kind words. All right, let's have a little drink. By the way, thank you. Shout out to all those who support me through membership, through the Patreon. You're all awesome. And through PayPal and through super chats and super stickers. They all mean the world to me. But you can also just hit the like button or share or just come along or just be cool. You know what? If you are just a cool human being, that's actually enough for me. I prioritize being a cool human, because you know why? Because we're trying to have a society here. worrying more about what people say than who they can do something for. We're trying to have a society here, but they only care about how they appear. What's the matter with people these days? They don't seem to do what they feel. They're busy complaining about their dead-end job and missing out on what is real. We're trying to have a society here, but they only care about outward veneer to make other people think they've got it made, while everyone knows they're just trying to get laid. What's the matter with people these days? They don't seem to care what is right. They're making excuses and passing the blame. So let's make a toast and share one more post for the strangers that don't even care. Inspired by the great George Costanza himself. We're trying to have a society here, people. And if you've been on the internet lately, my goodness, there's a group. So I live in a suburb. I'm not going to name it and potentially dox myself, but I live in the eastern suburbs of Adelaide. There you go. There's about 40 of them. And there's a Facebook group. And like all Facebook groups, it's like a community, members of the community Facebook group. And my goodness, is there some toxicity in there? Like, seriously. And this is people, for a while there, they had that anonymous thing on there and it was just absolute hot garbage trash. They took that off. But people will still, with their name there, just say the most awful and hideous and horrible things. And there's a mural being painted at a local shopping centre. And someone posted a picture and said, oh, isn't it nice to see some artwork and something a bit different in the area? And I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no. And I went, comments. And it was like, and legitimately 95% negativity. Oh, I don't like that picture. They should have left it just a plain brick wall. Oh, I can't believe these hippies and their artwork. Yeah, it's rough. So, yeah, people are wild. Exactly. People are wild on when they lynch together. Exactly. It's that mob mentality. And as soon as the first person put the one negative comment instead of saying, oh, cool, you do you, boo. Artwork, nice, painting. Let's see how it turns out and maybe it's cool. It's like, no, the floodgates opened as soon as that first person goes, yeah, the council are wasting their money. They're putting my rates up and then they're painting the walls. Yeah, that's my outraged citizen voice. However, I do believe in people's rights to have their own opinion. Opinions are like buttholes. Everyone's got them and they usually stink. All right, this is called Your Opinion. Whoa. Everybody talks too much. They like to hear the sound of their own voice echoing across the room, and it don't mean much when it's nothing more than your opinion. Everybody shouts out loud when there's emotion, but it doesn't mean a lot to anybody listening, getting up on your high horse, making sure we all know your opinion. You have the right to say whatever you want. You have the freedom to express. But there are consequences to everything, so don't look so shocked when I call you on your should it be something that I need to say. Let me explain it to you in one more action has an equal and opposite reaction. That's some physics for you, friends. That's a type of science. You have the right to think whatever you feel. You have the freedom to be a tool. But when I call you out on your BS, don't look surprised. Now it's time to quiet down. Shh. We're sick of listening to the same old clowns, repeating what they said the last time round. I think we're done with your opinion. You already told us your opinion. There's consequences to your opinion. It might be wrong, but it's your opinion. Your opinion. Your opinion. Your opinion. Your opinion. And if you're offended by that song, you've probably got some pretty hateful, horrid opinions. My opinion is none of my business. Yeah. And that's the thing. Guess what? If you keep your opinions to yourself, it doesn't matter. You can think whatever you want. You have the freedom to think. It's just that as soon as it comes out of your face and the rest of us hear it, there's consequences. But it's my 17th Amendment, First Amendment right to say what I want. It's like, yes, guess what? It's still not, doesn't mean it's not illegal. Doesn't mean you're not preaching hate. It doesn't mean that there won't be consequences for it. So, yes, love who you love, say what you want to say, but appreciate that we're going to call you out on it. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Baz. Thanks, Mum and Dad. Appreciate it. Hello to Sam3 Artistry. That's very cool. I love that logo. That's rad. You're new here. Welcome aboard. Welcome. Yeah, sheep will be sheeple. It happens. I know. I hear you. But yeah, welcome. If you're new around here, you might be like, is that the garage band guy? Or is that the guy that does your music live where he plays other people's music, but now he's playing his own music? Yeah, I'm complicated. I'm a riddle. I'm an enigma wrapped in a riddle, wrapped in a vest. That's me. Or wrapped in a black t-shirt. Thank you again for being here. Sam and you are both Aussies. Good. Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for sharing things around. This song's about how when I was working in the corporate world, I felt like I could never actually succeed. Basically, the constant pressure and the constant number go up pressure that we have in the world puts unrealistic expectations on people, and it's what results in depression and stress and anxiety and burnout. And you need to fix it, corporate world, or I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back anyway. This is called No Apologies. Maybe I spread things a little too thin. Maybe I'm trying too hard just to win. But my intentions were always the best. Maybe I don't always do what I say. Maybe the deadlines are missed by a day. But I'm here to tell you I'm trying to learn. I'm running as fast as I can. Try to make amends, but it's not always easy. Maybe I'm biting off more than I chew. Maybe I need to be honest with you, but I just don't want to show any weakness. Maybe I need to step back for a while. Maybe I don't need to go 1 more mile, so I can keep my promise to you. And I'm running as fast as I can, but the work it never ends. And I try to make amends, but it's not always easy. And I try to do everything I say, but I've only got one day today. When you think I got it made, must be good to be this way. Look at what the people say. But the roses have their thorns. The biggest critic wears the horns. Think it's time to slow it down. I can see the light, and now it's time to make things right for me and you. It's all that I can do. No apologies, none whatsoever. Thank you, my friend, and thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Appreciate. Alrighty. Yes, smash all the buttons. Crush them, defeat them, make them your... No. It's going a bit shoshy there. And yeah, thank you for all being here. Thank you, Barry. Yeah, it's one of my favourites. When I listen back, like, if you create music, you know this, that there's some of your songs that you can listen to cringe free, and to me that's the sign of a good song if I don't cringe. Because you know there's those ones where you cringe, right, where you're listening back to them and you're like, oh, that bit, and then oh, that bit, but that one I reckon was actually solid songwriting, and that's about the best compliment I can pay myself. It doesn't suck. I don't hate listening to it, but no, it's cool. And thank you to Jade Starr who helped me name that, because I'm like, oh, it's running as fast as, like, what do I call this thing? And I think Jade suggested no apologies, or maybe I had a few ideas, and I'm like, oh, I don't know that, and she's like, yeah, no, look, that's what it's all about. It's about saying, yeah, I give zero F's about this. No apologies. You don't have to apologize. And I'm an over apologizer. My wife will tell you. I say sorry about way too many things. So sorry that I say sorry so much. All right, we've covered some heavy topics. Let's sing some drinking songs, shall we? This is another song of mine that I love listening to, because I wrote it. I always joke around that I've never really written a love song for my wife. And then she and others have pointed out that that's what this is, Johns. That's what this is. It's called Drinking With You. 1, 2, 3. The bars and the pubs used to thrill me. With a couple of pints I was happy to stay. But the truth is there's nothing that I'd rather do than spend some time drinking with you. Some people live for adventure. Some people need the bright flashing of lights. But I'd rather kick back on a warm summer's night and spend some time drinking with you. Back in the day I was eager to stray Others may want to be different, choose not to listen to all that I say. But while they're lining up just to get in the bar, I'll be sitting here drinking with you. Yodelay-ho, where do we go? Somewhere where they turn the lights way down low. Yodelay-ho, where should we go? I'd rather just call it a night and go home. So the young ones might call me a killjoy as they wave goodbye, saying you'll only live once. But while they're drinking whiskey for $40 a glass, I'll be sitting here drinking with you. I'll be sitting here drinking with you. So let's just settle in for a few. I'm sitting here drinking with you. And you. You better dance while you've got the chance and have the talent. But I would rather sit and play with toys, hang out with the boys and start some trouble. So she dragged me away, all the while trying to say, son, there'll be time for all that, you better start dancing. Time after time we are standing in line and we're making the most of each rhyme. I'm happy to see that you're waltzing with me and we're dancing in 6 and 8 time. Now there would be romance around the corner. 10 years later we would be as one. Different kind of fun, but one that's lasting. Working mortgage and kids wouldn't change it for quids sometimes. Only wish there was more time to go dancing. Sing it if you know it. Time after time we are standing in line and we're making the most of each rhyme. I'm happy to see that you're waltzing with me and we're dancing in 6 and 8 time. Now we're older, time is moving on. Like a distant song you don't remember. But I know one thing that will never fade. Memories we made will last forever. And my mother was right, and to my delight, now I can pass on her words to the next generation. Oh, time after time, time after time we are standing in line and we're making the most of each rhyme. I'm happy to see that you're waltzing with me and we're dancing in 6 and 8 time. Yes, time after time we are standing in line and we're something about those two songs that they just got to go together, don't they? That was, of course, 6 and 8, followed, Drinking with You, followed by 6 and 8. My two 6 and 8 songs there. Thank you so kindly to Jenny Gilvet for the kind dono. Appreciate you and your pair character just cheerfully blowing a party horn. I love the emojis, the little stickers. Yeah, you can do that. You can go to petejohns.com. If you jump on over to petejohns.com, if I've still got it set up the way I used to, I think it just redirects you straight to my artist page through somewhere. I better check this. Yeah, there it is. So it's my old song whip, which doesn't exist anymore. But they've kept mine alive there. It's my song whip, which has all the official videos of my various songs there. Actually, that's all it has now. And then it has subscribe to studiolivetoday.com. Oh, there. All these links take you straight to my Apple Music, my YouTube, my everything. So it's your one-stop shop for all of my music. So jump on over if you dare. Thank you, Thomas, as always, for slinking the lings. Appreciate you. What have we got time for? We've got time for a few more tunes here, don't we? Anyone got anywhere to be? Anyone care if we hang out for a bit longer? I'm having a good old time here. This is a newer song of mine. This one's about how I don't like to swim in the ocean. Who likes to swim in the ocean? Am I the only one who's a chicken? And here's the thing: I'll never be eaten by a shark because they live there and I live here. And unless there's some unless it's a Sharknado, like that horrific Ian Ziering movie from a few years back. Weren't there like 12 of those? They just kept making them. And wasn't that lady Tori Spelling? No, Tori, that other one. Anyway. Unless there's a Sharknado anytime soon, I'm pretty safe from sharks. But I like to sing about them. This is my tune. It's called Sink or Swim. All my life I've worried about the things in the water I cannot see. Got this panic washing over me. Have a fear of what might sting and what those circling sharks will bring. Maybe I'll be safer on the shore. 'Cause I don't know I don't know if I'll sink or swim. Talking heads on the news today, telling me what to think and say. Some people won't come back from down below. On reflection, my memories are always making a fool of me. But I'm learning to ebb and flow with the tide. 'Cause I don't know what's in the water. I don't know if I can win. There might be more under the surface, but it's time to dive in. Nobody knows what's in the water. Nobody knows who's gonna win. I'm gonna just keep on floating, even though I might sink or swim. Nobody knows what's in the water. Nobody knows who's gonna win. I'm gonna just keep on floating, even though I might sink or swim. Yes, an Australian who doesn't swim in the ocean. We've got more miles, kilometers of amazing beach land than anywhere else in the world. Yet, I don't go there. I know, such a waste, right? Such a waste. All right. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, I've got 10 minutes left. I needed to crack another beer. Because it's the happy hour, baby. Day drinking for the win. Yes, I don't usually do much night drinking these days. It's becoming less and less. Thank you, everyone, for hitting the like button. And for the one person who hit the dislike button, please send me a personal email with detailed information about what I can do better and how I can improve. Don't really. I don't care. It's all engagement, baby. It's all feeding the algorithms. No, I really honestly don't care. I used to care about what people thought about me. I used to give a crap about strangers on the internet. But now I realise that life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. And you can't please everyone all the time. So you might as well stop bloody trying. 2, 3, 4. Life isn't always fair. And everyone has their problems. It's easy to hide away. It's harder to find solution. But I know this for sure. This ain't a dress rehearsal. Don't wait to see the sign. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful, they say. But sometimes it feels that way. Sometimes you lack direction. You gotta stay the course. You're gonna face rejection, and you don't always know there's a battle ahead. Sometimes the war, it's in your head. Oh yeah, now life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. And I don't know what is left to say. Sometimes you hide away and look back on your mistakes. You cannot turn back time and make everything seem fine. So remember, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. 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 Truth. It is true that ain't nothing perfect, and chasing perfection is always a bad idea. Thank you, Joe, Glenn. Thank you, Barry, Glenn. Thank you, everyone, for hanging. We're going to play one more tune for you in just a jiffy. Oh, yeah, look, there's lots of killer stuff in there. And we also have pools. Like pools were invented, so I don't need to swim in a shark's backyard. I'll swim in a pool. Yeah, so Steve Irwin needed to swim in more pools. Yeah, I do. I have one album on Bandcamp, and thank you to the few folks who actually bought it. I appreciate it. So yes, I am on the Bandcamps as well. Yes, thanks Joey, thanks Barry. I thought that, folks, so that's why I played Anxiety early in the set, Barry, because I know it's one of your faves. So that one goes out to you guys. Thanks everyone for hanging out. You're all awesome, and I appreciate you big time. It's my absolute pleasure to be able to do this each and every week, and we've been doing it for more than 5 years, and I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop because I'm going to keep holding on. The very first song, Timber, we created this song, and I say we because when I look back at the notes of the song, I was like, yep, I can see all the notes where people were telling me different things and people were providing ideas and saying, why not try this chord? Why not try this instrument? Why not put this in? And that's what Song Timber's all about. And in just 14 days' time, we'll be kicking that off. We'll be doing our launch party on this very day. So 3 hours before this show, we'll be doing a live stream to officially launch Songtember 2025. So I hope you can be involved with that. This is my last song. It's called Hold On. Life is long and you have much time. You're in a rush and you don't know why. You want it all and you want it now, but you doubt your talent and you don't know how. Look around at what others do. Think it's easy, so why not you? But success isn't overnight, so if you want to and you're gonna have to fight, hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long time, hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long, long time. Hey! There are times when you might give in, thinking there's just nowhere to win. Looking sideways at other folks, thinking you're the butt of everyone's jokes. But there's one lesson that I've learned: when you feel that you can't return, that is that you should persevere, because you won't get it done by living in fear. Hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long time. Hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long, long time. Oh, they say get rich, buy a car, a house, a diamond ring, but that won't really make you happy. Said the presidential skeleton, I will sign the bill. Said the speaker skeleton, Yes, you will. Said the representative skeleton, I object. Said the Supreme Court skeleton, what do you expect? Said the RFK skeleton, no more vax. Said the government skeleton, no more facts. Said the Donald skeleton, Elon gets the fist. Said the Elon skeleton, Donald's on the list. Hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long time. Hold on, 'cause it's gonna be a long, yes, it's gonna be a long. Yes, it's gonna be a long, long time. Hold on, because you know what? We can get through anything, right? Cheers, everyone. There's people out there watching going, oh, he's gone an hour and 3 minutes without saying anything like lefty hippie Oh, no, there he goes. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all very, very much. Thank you to Mum and Dad. Thank you to Thomas Christ. Thank you, Nick's Mountain Goat Productions. Sam 3 Artistry. Pleasure to have you here. Love your logo, mate. Hope we see you back again soon. Thank you, Mark Bro, Doug Kidder, Jade Star. Thank you to our wonderful moderator, Thomas Christ. And yeah, mark your calendars. It's all set. It's all ready to rock and roll. You can find out about Songtember at studiolivetoday.com/Songtember. It's going to be rad. It's going to be a good old time. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny Jolivet, again, for your kind donation. Yes, won't stop. Can't stop. Keep doing your things. Thank you, Future Phoenix, as well. Tomorrow, we are doing Your Music Live. We've already got a playlist of like 32 amazing artists and great songs for you. So tune in. That one kicks off at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Australia, which equates to 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. So good timing for most of you folks. And if you feel like staying up late in the UK or Europe, kicks off at midnight or 1 a.m., depending what time zone you're in. And I'm sorry. It's nearly summer. It's only a couple of months until we put the clocks the other way around, and it will be cool. Also thank you to Thomas and to Jade and me. And I'm not sure about next week. Depends if I get a ticket to the footy and I get over to Melbourne. I'll have to work something out. I'll have to pre-record, or who knows? I'll crash Jade Starr's house and I'll do it live from there. What do you reckon, Jade? Joking, not joking. Thank you. Yes, Your Music Live tomorrow, and you'll be sent over there right now. Until next time, folks, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, keep creating, and I'll see you next time here on The Happy Hour. Bye for now.